right now. We are going to talk about a legendary name. It's called Hunter. All my ceiling fans have been Hunter as long as I've owned homes. They build the best quality in the category. And today, this is my first opportunity to offer their 10,000 BTU, 450 square foot portable AC. It's my pick of the hour. Here's why. And Tracy will tell you the same story. You probably heard it over and over again. Now, sure, you can use this as a regular AC in any room of your house, and you can get that room ice cold in a lot less time than your central air. So you can do zone cooling, right? Turn the air up and turn the AC down in your room. It attaches to any window in just a couple of minutes. Easy. Look at, you can see out freezing cold if you're trying to get the shot there.
There we go, 22 degrees.
22 degrees coming out of there.
My hand's freezing.
So, but I'll tell you the quick story, because we got about 20 minutes to spend with Tracy. So I had my AC replaced, I don't know what, it was about 5 or 6 months ago. Good friend of mine, right? Gave me a nice discount. His name's Tim, good guy. It cost me $6,500 because I had the air handler done too. And he said to me, he goes, now Guy, you know, it's Florida, man. He goes, I can't get out there for probably about 5 or 6 days.
Which is fun when your AC blows out.
Yeah, right? Not fun. And the only room that has a portable little window AC is the sun porch. That's my workout room. I had no other way to keep cool. I owned one. I didn't own this one. I wish I did, but I owned one of our Penguins, which we had years ago. And I bought that several years ago. And I remember I plugged it in and I said, I'm okay, Tim, I got the portable AC. And he looked at me, he goes, dude, I'm a contractor. I tell people, even with a working central air, buy one of these units, because you never know when your air is gonna go out. You never know when you're gonna need Freon. You never know when it's gonna need a repair. And trying to find an AC guy, especially this time of year or throughout the summer, and have him come right away, impossible. So whether you're buying it to cool your house down generally, or to have it just in case, because I got rid of the one that was in that guest room, and now that room is air conditioned by that.
Yeah, and you know, if you talk about getting somebody there fast, how about how much you're paying to get them there fast? Because when you're out of air, when you don't have AC, you're miserable. You're not sleeping well, you're grouchy. Everybody around you's not sleeping well. They're sweaty, they're grouchy as well. You'll pay anything to get that person there. But the thing that I love about this unit, because I think a lot of people look at this and they say, that's a pretty big unit. Yeah, I'd love an extra AC option, but I don't want to store it. Storing it when it's other times of the year is a pain. You never have to store this option. Why? Because it's a 4-in-1. Okay, so during the summer when you need AC, you've got AC in the room. All you need is a window and a plug to work this unit, okay? Then let's say it's fall and it's beautiful out and you just want a nice fan to move the air around in your room. Use it as a fan. Now let's say winter comes, it's hot. I mean, it's cold and you want some warm air. This is going to be your heater. Now, if you're in Florida and it's humid and nasty outside like it is today, you know, it's gonna pull 2 liters of water out of the air an hour. 2 liters. The other great thing about this, when people hear dehumidifier, the one thing they think of are reservoirs that are in the unit itself, buckets that you have to empty the water. Not with this. When it goes through our exhaust, it turns into little particles and it goes out the window. So 4-in-1, 10,000 BTUs, a remote control. It's gonna go anywhere from 61 degrees to 86 degrees. Now you saw that I went ahead and used this to show you how cool the air is coming out. 29 degrees right now, 39 degrees. Listen, it's not gonna make your room 22 degrees. It's gonna make it, we've got it set at 63, so it's gonna require, you know, I can't get that, sorry guys, there we go. There we go. All right, so now it's 28 degrees. Here's the other thing. Like I said, if you have a window and an outlet, you can have this in any room, because when it comes to you, the casters are already on, so you can easily move this from room to room to room. It is a true portable AC unit. Now, we talk of those window units. Right? That's what we're used to when we talk about, you know, portable AC. That's not portable, Guy. If you've ever put one in your window, it's probably still there, right? Because it's such a hard thing to do. So, how does this work? Well, this is going to be your window slider. Notice this can go like this, and it's anywhere from 18 inches to 50 inches.
Fits any window.
It fits any window. And your window can go like this, or it can go like this, all right? So you place this in the window, shut your window down, that's what's gonna hold it in place. Now, Here is your exhaust. This is gonna go anywhere from 23 inches, all right, this is the hose in the back, 23 inches to 61 inches, all right? So that's gonna be how far your unit is from your window. Now, this part of the unit pops on perfectly. That is going to go into the slider, okay? This back part here, this square, is going to go to the back of the unit. So, I'm gonna turn this around. This is why I want you to understand how easy this is. You take it out of the box, you open a window, you attach the hose just like so, okay? And you slide it in.
That's it.
And boom, that's your assembly.
Put the other one in the window.
Put the other one in the window,
it.
the other side in the window. Heater, AC unit, dehumidifier, and a fan, all in one unit. Guy, true story, my husband talked to me yesterday. He's like, we gotta be careful. Our kids are gone for the summer. He's like, we have to be careful with the thermostat.
Yeah.
Our AC from this time last year, same usage, up $100 a month.
Oh, easy.
$100 a month.
I have a 1,700 square foot house. My electric bill in the wintertime is like 140, 150 bucks. It goes up for $400.
It's ridiculous.
In the summer, and that's all air conditioning. So what you can do is you could put this in your master bedroom. And you know, especially you empty nesters, and if there's nobody home but you guys, why are you cooling the entire house or heating the entire house when you can turn that thermostat up or down and use this as your temporary or your nighttime heater or cooler? It'll pay for itself in 3, 4, 5, 6 months, right? Because you're not gonna be spending that extra $150 to $200 a month just to cool your bedroom down. Now, I know this is a considered purchase. First time ever under $400 for the Hunter brand. 10,000 BTU, that's almost every room in your house, okay? Even your great room. Just remember, the larger the room, the slower it's gonna work. But if you put this in your bedroom, and your bedroom is 350 square feet, it's gonna get, here's the thing too, because when my AC went out, I put it in my bedroom was like a refrigerator.
Yeah.
It was colder than I didn't even want to take the thing out because I liked how cold it was. And I'm just cooling that one room. I'm not cooling the entire house. So that was a big deal. So real quick, $379, lowest price ever. We reduced the shipping because this is not cheap to ship. It was like almost 50 bucks to ship. We dropped the shipping down to $19.99. And if you have an HSN credit card today, all right? We're doing, Angela, what, 12 month? 12 month, $31 and change. Listen, you may not think you need an AC right now. Maybe your house is covered. How old is your air conditioner? All right? My last one lasted about 6 years, 7 years, because don't forget, in Florida, we have them on all the time. So it really depends on where you live and the age of your house. But if not, you're just pouring money into patching that thing up, and then you've got downtime where your house is hot because you haven't bridged the gap between the guy coming to fix it or not. Get one of these to save money. Get one of these in case of emergency.
No, 100%. And like we talk about zone heating and zone cooling, I really want to touch on that because that's exactly how we use it in our house. So I'm going to try to explain our house and kind of relate it to yours. Think about yours. If you have that one office in the back or that one area in the front that maybe by the kitchen or someplace that's always hotter. And how many times do you go to the thermostat because that one room you're in, you want that sweet spot of a temperature? Why should you cool down the other 5 rooms in your house for that one area you're in? Especially when you have something so portable and something so easy as this that is going to give you that beautiful temperature. Like I said, my kids are gone for the summer. My husband and I live in our bedroom, the kitchen, and we have a back office area. Those are the 3 rooms. The back office area is on the west side of the house. Obviously, that's gonna be the warmer part in the afternoon because the sun sets in the west. The front half of the house is warmer in the morning. Why should I spend hundreds of dollars to cool the whole house down when I have this option? Here's another thing. My parents are in Western New York, Guy. The other day, it was rainy and cold. I say cold because I'm a Floridian. It was like 60 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cold.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So they use the heat on this.
Okay, yeah.
Today, it's in the low 80s.
Yeah.
Now it's time to crank on
Same
the
machine.
same machine.
Yeah.
And they can move it wherever they want it. That is the difference. People in Texas are getting nailed right now with the heat and all of the stuff.
Awful.
Crazy weather. Northeast cold, down south, Midwest, or southern. It's really,
Ice
really
cold.
hot. So this is great. Now, speaking of how you say your bedroom's ice cold.
Yeah.
Now, I'm with Guy. I like, you know, it to be very cold in there. My husband, not so much.
Okay.
So we put it at like a warmer temperature when we fall asleep. Now, when he's out, I grab the remote.
Turn that thing down.
I turn that bad boy down.
Nice.
So I don't have to get out of bed to adjust anything.
And look at all, you have all, now these are all, you can use it manually, right? All your controls are right here. And you know what I love about Hunter? Simple.
Yep.
What do you want? Cool, dry? You want dehumidifier, you want heat. Temperature up or down, right? Not only that, not all ACs are the same. This one has directional flow.
Yep.
That's a big deal.
Especially when you have a fan, because why would you just want the air shooting at you?
Right.
Listen, Hunter has been around for more than 100 years. You brought up our fans. We know how to move air.
Yeah.
This is exactly what we're doing. Whether we're moving, we all know that heat rises, so why shoot cold air right out? It needs to move, you know, so that you have all coolness in your home. You know, we know how to move air, we know how to cool air, and if you have a window and a plug, you can now have any room in your house, you know, cool. Now, they say up to 450 square feet, but I hate even bringing that up because, like you said, let's say you have a open floor plan like I do. For example, this studio, way more than 450 square feet.
It's freezing in here.
When you walked in.
Yeah, it's freezing cold.
Yeah.
Like I thought Studio D was cold.
Right.
And then I walked in here and I'm like, oh, that's because she's got the dang air conditioner on.
I got two of them going.
It is, hey, listen, I'm a believer than this, right? You can always throw on extra blankets.
Yep.
But you can't take off your skin. I would much rather be cool than be hot. In fact, I like it cold because I like to cozy up, right? Put some blankets on and enjoy it. If you want to get this home, it's $31. Use your HSN credit card. You get 10 bucks more off, be $369. Best price on a 10,000 BTU from Hunter.
Yeah.
And listen, when your AC goes out, and it's not if. It's not if.
It's when.
When your air conditioner goes out, because they don't last forever. All right, especially if you're in southern states, you'll have a backup plan. All right, it's like having a couple of gallons of water sticking around, or having a way to heat up food, or having a generator. It's a nightmare.
It is.
I've gone through like 2 or 3 nights without an air conditioner, and I am the most miserable. I'd rather be hungry.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like when you're hot, you're mad. Your significant other's mad.
Yeah.
You know, you can't sleep. You're kicking blankets all over. And listen,
putting your makeup on, you're all drippy.
Here's me. Too much information, Tracy. I'm going through that time where I'm sweating like crazy at night. All right?
It happens.
It happens, you know?
Yeah.
And listen, why should I pay hundreds of dollars to have the rest of the house freezing when I'm trying to get a good night's sleep when all I need to do is pop this into my window? I use it just at night now. That's because that's when I need it cold. And then we use it in that back room for our zone cooling. And I'll tell you, it doesn't get very, very cold in Florida, so we don't put our heat on in the winter very often. We'll just maybe have this out to just like take the nip out of the air,
I turn my heat on maybe like 2 or 3 times. But
only
there are
for
times,
like a second, just to...
you know, it gets in the 30s here.
It does.
It gets in the upper 30s here. So it doesn't matter where you live. You know who buys this? Smart people who are like, you know what? I don't want to be caught with my pants down here in the middle of a storm with no power. I want to be able to, you know, with no cold air. I want to be able to turn this on if my AC goes out. I want to be able to use it for backup heat. A lot of people, Tracy, have a finished attic or a finished basement. Those don't have air conditioning or heat. So you can use that. And remember, to Tracy's point, how many, 2 quarts of water every hour?
2 liters.
That's the sticky air. And by the way, when you put your hand, try this because it's fun. Put your hand on the outside and feel that hot, sticky air being removed. And then they're just putting in that nice cold air. So we have this on VIP, 12-month, $31 and change if you have an HSN credit card. If you don't have an HSN credit card, we'll get you one today. We'll give you 10 bucks. I know it's not a lot, but hey, every little bit helps. And you can get one of these home. FlexPay, if you use your credit card, is 95 bucks, best $95 you'll ever spend. If you use our credit card, it's only $31 for 12 months. We don't charge interest. You know, I told my son that. He goes, the other day, he was asking me how my day went. I said, it was good. You know, we had one thing, we had VIP. And he's like, you don't charge interest? And I'm like, no, dude, we're not some car company. We're not like mortgagees. We do that. He goes, well, how do you make money? I'm like, we get more customers that way. So we get better customers who are like, you know what? It's great. So if you don't have a card, get one today. This thing is brilliant. So if you have a wide window, right? or a
18
small?
to 50 inches.
Yeah.
So if you know what kind of window you have, if you have a double pane window, if you've got, or not pane, but like a double window,
Yeah.
18 to 50 inches.
Sure.
And it doesn't matter if your window goes up and down or side to side. So all you do is you take this, place it in the lip of the window, close the window down. That's going to secure it in place. You see this little opening right here? That is where this part of your exhaust hose is going to pop in. It pops in very, very easily. Now, all right, in the back of the unit, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna see where that exhaust is. Oh, look at that. We can see the air coming out here.
Nice and
So
cold.
you go ahead and you're gonna take the square side of this and slide it into the back. This is going to be your exhaust hose, just like this. So you slide that in, and then look at the amount, you know? Look at how long this hose is. So that's gonna determine how close to the window you want this, how close to the bed you want it, wherever it's gonna go. And then the other thing about this guy, true portability. This is the game changer. This isn't that one thing that stays in your window at all times. No, you've got those caster wheels on, and look at how I can move this so easily from room to room
Tracy,
to room.
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Do you know it even goes over thresholds?
Absolutely. And look, it goes from carpet, you know.
I mean, you lift it a little over the carpet, but
yeah, of course.
Yep, but it's not super duper heavy. You can easily, you never have to lift it all up at the same time. And when you think about it, it's about twice the size of a window air conditioner, but it's got so much more power. You're not going to find that size or half that size. You're not going to find a 5,000 BTU. Those are big.
Yes.
Those are for big, big, big windows. You're going to be able to fit this in, and you can always store it in a closet or whatever when you're not using it. I wouldn't. I'd put it in a room, spare room, have it set up there, and if you can zone cool, do that, right? Turn that AC down. Put it in your bedroom. You know where mine is right now? It's in my master. I got it in a corner, and I'm like, if I need it, it's right there, because I need to sleep.
Yeah, so like I said, we have ours in the bedroom, you know, at night, because, you know, I want it really, really cold. And then, well, we turned our office into a bar.
That's nice.
You know, so
that's fine.
so but it's in the way back side of the house. So people always want to congregate there and stuff. But it's so hot. So we have a big window there. We pop this in. We put it like in the little hallway area. It cools the living room and it cools the office area.
Yeah.
And you know what? Now I'm not making sure that both. You know, I didn't turn the thermostat down, so it's not cooling Bella's room. It's not cooling Haley's room. It's not cooling the bathrooms, the living room, our master. It's just that one area of the house. And like I said, this time last year, same amount of usage, same everything for our electric bill is $100 more. And we're not using any more energy, you know?
Right.
So now we can use less energy, plug this in and zone cool to, you know, do the best we can when it comes to saving money. And it's a 4-in-1. Heat, cool, fan, and dehumidifier.
I mean, if you're saving $50 or $60 a month,